All right, hey you guys, so I'm jumping right into this video. So my hair has already been washed, deep conditioned, blown out. I will put the previous video, that link, in the description box for you. So I do have two Baby Bliss flat irons. I'm going to use this one right here because I can get closer to the roots, and I'm just going to apply some pee protectant all over my head, and then I'm going to show you guys the product that I think made my hair this shiny, this straight, and it is this Design Essentials liquid shine. Oh my goodness, I did use this on my blowout, but I think I prefer it so much more on like when I'm flat ironing my hair, along with this brush that I also used on my blowout as well. So I'm just going to use the chase method, and before you guys freak out, this is just the product. My hair is not burning. I promise you. I am I'm flat ironing on 400 degrees, which is what I always do. It is from the product. So I just went on ahead and just kept doing the chase method all throughout my hair. I do want to point out that I did take my hot comb. I will list that. Well, everything will be in my Amazon store as always, but I did just go through my roots, kind of like not too small of a sections, but I did kind of hit those before I flat ironed, which made this process so much easier to me. This Design Essentials spray gave me so much shine, you guys. Look at it, and gave me so much life combined with this brush. So this process did not take me long as far as flat ironing because I only had to do one pass for every single section. I did not have to go over anything, which was like, it just saved me so much time. And if you are new to my channel, or if you just don't know, I don't really straighten my hair often. I do it about twice a year. I think that's kind of what I've averaged the past couple years. So the last time that I straightened my hair, actually flat ironed it, was October. And y'all, I am not afraid of heat. I am not one of, you know, those naturals. I hate to say that, but I'm not afraid of heat. I just don't flat iron my hair out of pure laziness. That's pretty much it. So yeah, you guys, I don't know the last time my hair has been this straight and this shiny, but I was really loving it. Just look at it. It's got bounce, it's got movement to it. I do need my ends cut pretty bad. However, I just like this today, this flat iron session, I just could not get it together. You guys will see just a small clip in the end. I know I said I was going to show that on camera, but I just couldn't like get it going to, you know, actually cut my hair, which I always do after I straighten it. And I know I've been saying this for like 2 years now, probably 3, that I need to find a stylist to go to, you know, just have and to get my hair cut. But y'all just don't know. I just don't trust people. I just don't trust them. And I actually just found 2 here in Houston that I'm like really wanting to try to give me a blunt cut. And that's another reason why I just didn't go in and like really cut my hair, because I actually want a haircut. I don't want to trim. I want to actually bring it up, cut some inches off. And my hair naturally grows in layers. If your hair just naturally grows in layers, then you understand the frustration and how hard it can be to really like cut your hair and make sure you're not always cutting off too much, because that's kind of what I feel like I have been doing. So where the arrow is where I need to cut for sure at. I just could not do it today. But I actually want to bring it up to my shoulders. If you guys can see, like that'd be some inches off. So I think I'm ready for that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna finish flat ironing my hair. Really was just trying to get you guys to see my hair is 4C hair, and this is how straight I got it on my own. So if you have 4C hair, if you have hair like mine, then I think these 2 like tools, the spray along with this brush, it's like a $30 investment, if that. I think that's how much it costs. Is definitely worth it. So I'm just gonna clip my ends. Pretty much I was looking for ends that just looked raggedy and split, kind of like this, and I just snipped it off. So just stay tuned. I have a few things to say about my last video and about my edges, so don't go anywhere.
All right, hey you guys, just a few things about my last video. It was my fault that I was not clear about how the hair loss that I had. So a lot of you guys were saying that's not a lot of hair loss, it's typical shedding. No. I should have put in there that I had already released the shedded hairs after my protective style, but I was just talking to you guys, and that's just, if you're new to my channel, then you know, sometimes I just sit down and I just talk. I don't have scripts all the time, rarely, like never. I just kind of talk to y'all like y'all are my friends and I'm just having a conversation. So that was my fault of not saying that. The hair loss that I experienced was because I had already released the shedded hairs. I still didn't properly detangle. So that wasn't the like first round when you take out your cornrows and you know all the shedded hair is already coming out and you have it. I had already been there, done that. This was more hair because I did not properly detangle. And with that bunch that I had, it was tons of knots in there, just knots. That's why I said the knots were close to the root. It was just, that is a lot of hair that came out with detangling. And I also want to point out, if you get that much hair detangling your, you know, like during your wash days, and maybe you do your wash days once a week or every 2 weeks, or, you know, you may want to look into that. Like, for real. So it's either breakage, you're either just pulling your hair too hard, you're not using the proper tool either on your head. You may have something internally that's going on. As for me, I have low iron that helps with shedding. You may have some shedding issues. You may need to start doing some like black tea rinses, or, you know, go talk to your doctor or something like that, because honestly, like, I'm not joking with you guys, it can get very scary when you're losing more hair than you're used to having. The purpose of that video was not the amount of hair that I lost, that I felt that was a lot for me. That was not my purpose. My purpose is never to show you guys something without trying to help in the end. So if you listen to the rest of the video, then you know my only purpose was simply to remind you and to really just reiterate the importance of making sure your hair is moisturized and making sure you properly detangle after your protective styling. I cared about how much hair I did lose, but I just didn't want you guys to be like me. I didn't want you to end up like me, pissed off, because I really was at that amount of hair. I do not get that amount of hair whenever I wash my hair. You guys see, I'm no stranger at protective styling. I know how to, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, and I'm not trying to say I know everything, but my channel is pretty much protective styling. So I kind of have my routine down. Anyways, next I just want to get into my hairline. To start off, I've never had a super thick hairline. I realized maybe a year ago that the way my hairline is, it actually runs in my family. So it's typically thin right here in these spots right here. It's thicker here and it's thicker here. Lately, I just noticed, even when I just like wash my hair, this side of my head is moving back, and I think it's my fault. I think this side is okay. This is typically how my hair goes. The front of it is not as thick as it once was, but it's okay. This has always been a bald spot right there, so that's nothing. But this side, I'm just a little bit more concerned with. Just a few tips that I'm gonna start doing from here on out. Number one, I just bought some new Jamaican black castor oil, so I will be doing massages right there, like all on my hairline, probably every other day, with just a little bit of castor oil. Lately, my forehead has been breaking out really bad, so I'm gonna have to watch that. I was at one point using the Camille Rose drops as well, so I'm gonna probably add those back into my routine too whenever I do the like massages. Number two, if you guys haven't noticed, I have laid off of doing a lot of wig videos, a lot of wigs period. I actually haven't been wearing them as much because things like that, they don't become helpful or a protective style if they start to damage your hair. If it's not working for me, or if it's damaging my natural hair, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep doing something that's just not you know, it's not benefiting me. I'm still gonna wear them, I'm still gonna do my videos because I love them. It's just, I realize it's still the friction. I tell you, you're probably driving them insane. I don't really like the bald cap method, even though that probably would benefit me. I think it would, I'm not too sure. I don't do that method because I still like to wear my natural hair. So, and with that bald cap method, you're not able to wear your natural hair. So, you know, it is what it is. I think for me, it just really comes down to kind of letting go of the wigs and really just making sure, if I'm gonna keep wearing them, making sure I'm properly taking care of my edges, as in making sure I'm really focusing on that Jamaican black castor oil and doing those massages. I wish I could like sit here and tell you guys a whole list of how to grow back your edges, but it's not really that hard. Less tension, less friction, sleeping on a satin pillow. I do that every night anyways. And really just bathing them, being gentle with them, you know, making sure you're applying some type of oil to stimulate the scalp, to stimulate some hair growth, is all gonna be key. And I also want to say, not everyone has like a super thick hairline. There's just like this idea for some reason that everyone was born with a thick hairline. I would think that that's something that is common knowledge, like common sense, but I still see people trying to clown other people about their hairline, and I don't like stuff like that. Maybe I'm just sensitive. I'm hungry, I'm tired. This took a lot of work. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.